All right, what's going on, YouTube world? Back with another lifting video here. Today I'm going to do arm wrestling workout again. I'm going to try to stick to the same bicep workouts, like same preacher curl bar there, easy curl bar, then straight bar. Or maybe I'll start with straight bar and then do easy curl. And then instead of like riser, I'm going to do like a pronation. And then I'm going to do a little bit of I'm gonna do maybe like two more of the like inside cup type deal hook. Yeah, so let's get this. I just took some pre-workout, so hopefully it kicks in. I'm gonna try to work for a good pump, even though I'm not gonna do like high reps. I'm just gonna stick to 8 to 12 for strength, but I'm gonna make sure I do like maybe one or two more sets of that repetition amount, and then because I don't want to just blow up, right? I don't want to just blow up, and then I can't lift heavy weight. So that's the idea here. So still try to lift as heavy as possible. Maybe try to do 135 for a couple on the easy curl bar. That'd be good. If I can do that, I know my strength's going up. So let's get it. All right, like usual, just warm up. A couple reps here, some light weight. I don't do too much stretching, but I probably should. And technically, the reason you kind of swing on the straight bar curls, it's not like an easy curl where it's already like the bar's already bent over, shaped over your body here, so you can go down and then go up. This it's like straight, so your arms only extend to a certain point past like past your body here. So if you really didn't want to swing, you'd have to like lean over and then curl up. But then all the weight is in your lower back because you gotta support that weight, right? So swinging ain't gonna hurt nothing. I don't even know how many reps I did. Shit, I think I did 10. All right, so I know a lot of people have asked, like, what can they do to, I guess, support the arm wrestling videos that I do. And to be honest, I don't want to ask for money from anybody because I want to do this as my own part, like for arm wrestling. A lot of people do their own part, like Kyle hosts a bunch of events. He's got a couple guys that help him. Clint and them, Darrell, they all help reffing. So a lot of people do their part. I don't know if anybody gets paid or whatever, not a big deal. But what you can do is watch my videos. That's really appreciative. Just watch my videos. You don't even have to watch the whole video. Just fucking press play and put your phone somewhere or your laptop, whatever, and just set it somewhere and let the whole thing play out. And that would really help. It kind of helps me get more hours for view time and eventually get monetized, which it just means you are eligible to get like paid from YouTube, really. And you're not going to be making $1 million here, right? I'm not going to be making even $1,000. These guys that are making like a couple $100, $1,000 a month from YouTube, they have millions of subscribers, and they have thousands and probably hundreds of thousands of watch hours. So, if people want to help, do that. All my videos, don't matter what it is. So that's the only way I can ask for people to really support the channel, because I'm gonna keep filming. Eventually I want to get a better camera. The one I have is more like a vlogging camera, like what I'm doing right here. You know, like there's not a lot of lighting that comes in play. There's not a lot of adjustments. So it's pretty much like a basic starter camera for blogging. But I want to get a better one, has better stability, like internally built, you know, like all these auto features that it has. While if I was filming, it would be real stable and real clear, and it would look way better, pixel wise, like Super HD. You know, I can upload these videos in Super HD, but they still aren't as good as they could be. And the software I use is some cheap free software, so it's not a big deal. It's easy to edit the way I'm doing them right now. You know, a lot of these guys use like real advanced systems or software systems on their computer, and dude, that takes way too long. You know, for an arm wrestling event, a tournament, I don't think you need to be making like these crazy edits where like it takes me like 10 hours to make, right? Some of these tournaments take me maybe 2 hours, 3 hours to edit. Like this video is gonna only take me probably like 30, 40 minutes. So that's how you can support me, all right? Yeah, these feel super heavy. I guess my forearms are still a little sore. So try to do at least 5, 6 reps here. Oh. 135, try to do at least 3, 4 reps. All right, so those were pretty heavy. It was pretty heavy weight. It's always heavy. Don't matter if it's 20 pounds or 100 pounds. It's all fucking heavy weight. Whether it's to me or to somebody else. So I just figured I'm gonna do 1-on-1. I'll do one arm wrestling workout and I'll do one bicep. I wish this thing sat lower, but here I'm just gonna pronate. I'm just gonna pronate out, or however you want to call it. These are the ones that like trigger those weird little aches I have. So anything. Oh, I guess it's not too bad. Oh, that's right. It's because that bench sits lower than this bench. I'm gonna move over there after this one. Obviously, doing it with my right feels more natural than with my left, but it doesn't matter. They gotta get done. Alright, 2 good warm-up sets, that's good. Go by 10s now. It's only 30 pounds. Fucking weak as shit. Alright, so since I'm always speculating arm wrestling lifts and shit, you know, I'm trying to find out all the time, like, why these lifts work, you know. For example, everybody got on the hype train for Devin's, you know, pronation lift like this. You know, like, and then I started thinking about it. Why did that become such a big fucking trend, you know, where like nobody gave a fuck about that lift till Devin started doing it. But a lot of the European guys, like I watch a lot of videos with Nugo, he doesn't, but he's always like upright, like just how I am, and he'll do some shit like this, right? But on the other hand, everybody wants to do the Devin lift. And whatever, right? But I started thinking, the reason why Devin does it like that, maybe that's why he does it, because he don't have a fucking gym in his house. Everything is straight arm wrestling. Everything for Devin Lara is arm wrestling. Just like he talks about. He's not going to be benching, deadlifting, squatting, shoulder side laterals. Everything is arm wrestling. So, for example, I got a preacher curl. I got a pulley system. I know they got one too. Do some of the videos. Maybe his thing was, well, I don't have a fucking preacher curl where I can curl like this, and a lot of people don't. Maybe that's why it became such a big trend, and people implementing them to their workouts, which I personally think it's not that it's not like a legit workout, but personally I think just Devin Lara does them to prove that he can lift a certain amount of weight from the floor without getting supinated in this position. You know, because from what I've seen on his videos, he doesn't just sit there and do a full workout with these. He already has like weight planned out, already preloaded, and then he'll just max those out, you know. But people implementing this now as a official, like, hey, I'm gonna do fucking 10 sets of these and whatever, right? Whatever works for everybody. I just don't see a point in doing it like Michael Todd. Michael Todd never did this before before Devin Lara came out with them. So why even do them? And two, if they're not serving a purpose in how you pull, why even do them? You know, I like to, Irakli had one where he comes in close like this. He pronates to himself. And everybody already knows Irakli's top roll is fucking crazy, right? So, you know, you gotta do what works best for you. But if you're just doing shit because other people are doing it and you just want to be like them, like it's never gonna work out. So that's pretty much what I'm trying to go with this. All right, 60 pounds here. Try to start supinated or pronated still. Man, this fucking weight feels heavy. Damn, all right. See if I can get maybe one or a couple at least. Yeah, just 10 more pounds. That's a lot. I don't know if I'll be able to do any on the left. It's hard to grip this shit and focus on two things at once, right? So, let's see if I can fucking wrap this bitch around. Yeah. Nope, not on the left. Damn, what the fuck? Yeah. Alright, gotta lower the weight. Alright, pretty much, I just took 10 pounds off here and I gotta do at least a couple with left. The same weight as before. I think I just killed my fucking arm. Fucking damn it, dude. Nope. Alright, so pretty much I couldn't curl that with the left, or not curl it, pronate it, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter. Couldn't do it. Back to preacher curls here, bicep workout. And then I gotta do some other arm wrestling specific workout. I'm thinking of just doing these, but like hammer curls type, but I don't want to do too much Brett Callis either, because then I'll be sore there forever and not hitting other parts of the fucking forearms here. So preacher curls, and then shit, I'm only like 2 workouts in. What the fuck? Alright, we gotta hurry this shit up then. Right here. Damn. I'm gonna do a little bit of cupping here with this multi-spinner. Trigger the low side of the arm here. It's one thing about arm wrestling that I hate is how many fucking workouts there are. How many different types of variations of workouts. Damn, this one hurts my arm. Yeah, no, I'm gonna switch to doing them like this because I don't know. I feel like that don't make sense. Like coming straight from across, you know, you're never really trying to cup somebody like this unless you're trying to post top roll. I don't know. Don't even fucking listen to what I say because I think about it too much. But like this makes more sense, really. Lower it one more. You're getting pushed back to the pad, and you want to stay cupped. Come in versus starting like this and cupping, but then at the same time you're not trying to stay like vertical or parallel, you know, straight across your opponent. You're actually turning too. So at that point, you want to drag them so they're at an angle. So for arm wrestling workouts, everything's like always one dimensional. The workouts, it seems like, but really, you know, you should train them like how you would in the table. You know, Todd Hutchings trains his side pressure like this from a side position, straight to the pad. I don't know what happened there, but it didn't really hurt. Fucking bullshit. Too much weight. Oh. Fuck. Oh. Nope. Too much weight. I gotta do something more in for the forearms. And one more bicep. So maybe I'll just do some straight bar cable curls here. And then I'll do the multi-spinner, but I'll do high, and then I'll just cup it in. So instead of wanting to open me up from the bottom, it's kind of like trying to supinate me from the top. So. I mean, this is almost the same as doing straight bar curls, but you're in closer, and I feel like this is targeting more of the bicep, really, because there's always like tension. Yeah, I just realized I'm gonna be riding my motorcycle later, and I'm gonna be hurting. Last set, I'm only doing 3 sets of these because I'm going pretty heavy, and my biceps are pretty burned out. Yeah. So, got a skinnier multi-spinner here. It's like 1.5 inch. Shit, where am I going now? So, right from the top. What the fuck? Oh, damn, my wrists are fucking gone. Shit. Oh, yeah. My wrists are shot. I don't know if I'll be able to ride my motorcycle later. That's all I'm saying, man. Arm wrestling ruins everything. If you're hurting from arm wrestling and you're trying to go swimming, you're gonna be hurting. If you're trying to go 4-wheeler riding and your forearms are jacked up, you're gonna be hurting. Just your arms get used for everything, especially your hands and forearms. So if you're hurting from arm wrestling, you're gonna be hurting no matter what. That's why I just say that as a joke, like, not really as a joke, but damn, arm wrestling does fuck up a lot of shit. You know, imagine if you were like a fucking plumber and your tendons were all jacked up from arm wrestling. So that's why one of my cousins stopped arm wrestling, because he said he works with Dave Jones, pipe fitter. So, yeah, hurting too much. So. Shit, I don't even know how many reps I'm doing that. I fucking lose count. Alright, well, I sat here because, dude, I'm fucking beat, to be honest. Like, my wrists are killing me right now. All right, so that's it for this workout. It's going good till the end, but my wrists are really, really killing. Damn. Yeah, so like I said, just watch my videos. That's all you guys need to do. And yeah, that's it.